Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, the nation has just woken up to that headline in the news diggers. So Membe Lungu to gang up against Hakainde Hichilema as Socialist Party joins the Tonse Alliance. So that's the news that the nation woke up to. And then based on the posts that have been going on online just a couple of seconds ago, it seems like it's confirmed. So just about some minutes ago, this image was shared by Kalemba. They say Fred Membe's Socialist Party has joined Edgar Lungu's led Tonse Alliance. Sources have revealed that the opposition political parties applied, the opposition political party applied to join the alliance yesterday, expressing their intention to join forces with others in a bid to remove United Party for National Development, UPND, from power at the 2026 general elections. That's in the news diggers. So it's been reposted there, and then they share the image. You see on the far right, that's Shimba Gambwidi, Edgar Lungu at the center, and then Fred Membe. This was the time when Esther Lungu appeared before should be Ibex Hill Police Station, where he had gone to visit them. But Fred Membe, in the past couple of days, he's been making a lot of moves. Ever since Edgar Lungu has been out of the country, Fred Membe has been more like appearing like the leader of the opposition. Because most of the shows that the Socialist Party hold on radio or on Hot FM, they've got now what they call Socialist Hour. That has just become like an opposition political rally platform where different political parties are part of that particular show. And in the comment section, Dennis says a combination of capitalist and water socialism attempting to run the engine Zambia. Express their desperation. So it says that no, this combination, people are questioning it. Also, Wesley the musician has also questioned it. So the socialist ideology isn't top priority. It's about ganging up against the common enemy or the best, sir. So she has to say, PF is clearly a capitalist political party with elements of socialism, as Chimbokambudi usually says it. And the Socialist Party is literally socialism. So those two ideologies, how are they combining? People are asking there. Is it just in an effort to oust President Hakainde Hichilema at a pause in 2026 or what? That's the conversation. And the president responded immediately. This was just a second ago. So President Hakainde Hichilema just laughed. He put up that image there and he says 0 + 0, and then he laughs it out loud and he says Bali. And obviously people in the comment section are having a field day at it. So simply laughing at that combination of political parties there. And then these are some of the comments. They responding to the president say, teacher, Bali is fighting, meaning the president is fighting, if you know that response that Zambians usually give. So that's the situation. The opposition have combined. And then someone put, Thomas responds, say, Fred has realized that Tonse has zero leadership that can mount a challenge to United Party for National Development, the UPND. They are busy scheming against each other and are still floating a disqualified candidate to stand next year. Being the chief schemer, Fred has jumped in to offer himself as the only candidate worth leading the alliance. Those who are willing to, those who will not welcome this move or the sleeping leadership of the Tonse will culminate into a leadership wrangle and at the end of the day split the alliance. And that's something that people have predicted a long time ago. Forming alliances and joining alliances is not an issue. The issue comes in when it's time to actually now choose the leader. Because if you remember, even Hakainde, Hichilema, and Michael Sata had combined at some point. A lot of political parties do combine right before the elections. But right before the vote, when the time comes to pick a leader, that's where the conflict starts. Who's going to be leading this? Because clearly, as you may be aware, KBF is part of this alliance, and a number of strong candidates are part of this particular alliance. And each one of them really thinks the others are going to combine to support them. And Fred Member, I doubt he is willing to support any other candidate apart from himself. So that's where the test is going to come. At the moment, yes, they can combine and work together until the time to make a decision on who's going to be the presidential candidate comes. And that's where you're going to see the test, because this has happened before. Zambians are not new to this. Wait and see how it plays out. While Chief Atayari is begging President Hakainde Hichilema, Chief Atayari says, Mashbuken, today I just miss Zambia. Imagine how many things I would have done on this long Easter holiday. Awe, Hakainde Hichilema, Mungu ufireko luse, njimwaiche wenu. So he's simply begging President Hakainde Hichilema, that's Chief Atayari in exile. He's saying, the President Hakainde Hichilema, please forgive me or find it in your heart somehow. To say there. And then Jupiter responds to Chief Atayari and says, forgiving you is not the problem. The problem is what you do after that forgiveness. It's like removing a lion from a trap, thinking it will not attack you back. So he simply says, yes, the president might want to forgive. Might want to forgive Chief Atayari, but after his cases disappear, won't he start his broadcast and go attacking the president? That's just one point of view there. While the Socialist Party calls for opposition unity, address the nation. So pretty much, as I told you, Fred Member has been appearing like the de facto leader ever since Edgar Lungu has been out of the country with regard to the opposition. So he's been uniting them. Most of the press briefings are the ones that are funded. He seems to have the resources for that. So let's wait and see if the others are willing to submit under that ideology, because that's where the real test will come. What is police forced confession out of 2 Juju men accused of plotting harm against plotting to harm President Hakainde Hichilema using witchcraft. The Lusaka Magistrate Court has ruled. So if you remember, there was some incident where some witchcraft, some Juju men were alleged to say they had come to do something to President Hakainde Hichilema, and that's what has come out of that case. To which Binu Mpundu responded. He has said, what an embarrassment, what an embarrassing country we have become. And what a petty people we have become. What a vengeful people we have become, he asks. And then what did JJ do to these fallen angels? So he says, pretty much captioning to say, look at what has come out of that particular court case. And then it had made the headlines for a while, and only to discover to say, actually, I was simply forced to confess to those things, according to the magistrate court there, as you can see. And then Honorable Tayari, I've met some people who are saying, yes, we Zambians love watching movies, and we have resolved to change the starring in the next Zambian movie. So this was attributed to Minister of Transport, who was saying Zambians don't want to listen to what government is doing. They are just interested in movies. That's been Mpundu's response to Frank Tayari, Minister of Transport. And yeah, so as things stand, Fred Membe, Edgar Chagolungu, and the Tonse Alliance have come together to work together. But let's see how it plays out in reality, because yes, Fred Membe has got the resources to be able to unite the opposition, but are the others willing to work under him? That's another issue. Let's wait and see how that plays out. And then in the mass newspaper also, UPND is set on trap. The kids they have given national registration cards won't be able to vote after all, Tonse. So that's an allegation coming from the Tonse Alliance. Seems like they're hitting the ball running as they combine. Let's wait and see how this political landscape plays out as we head into the 2026 elections. But combining of this opposition is not new. Zambians are not new to this. The reality is, when it's time to choose a president, and then that's when you'll see the division. I hope they've resolved that. If not, they're simply going down a path that we've been on as a nation before. This is not new to us. But anyway, let's wait and see.